Ready? 1, 2, 3, and. Adam knows this song really good. Up before the sun, coffee pots on, your work day's begun while I lie sleeping. A new morning calls, quiet words with mom. You're off with the dawn for our safekeeping. That's what your children and grandchildren call you. Dear old dad of mine. We've shared it all. Some stories I've heard put me in stitches. You must have been brave, Bill, Carl, Mike, and Dave. Tell me you were great at building bridges. That's what your children and grandchildren call you. Dear old dad of mine. That's what your children and grandchildren call you. Yeah. Dear old dad of mine. Well, I never knew all you went through, but I have a clue it wasn't easy. Your life was full, and it took its toll. Parker, we are your loving family. Pretty tight.
I don't remember that bridge part again here.
Want to do it?
That's that bridge again.
2, 3, 4. Oh, I blew it. Sorry. One more time.
I forgot the shape. That's what it was. That's where I went wrong.
Well, I tell you
I went the
what.
wrong chord the first time, then I was like, oh crap, where do I go now? But I got it now. Yeah.
You know, it's an interesting thing. I wrote that song originally as an instrumental, you know, and I put it on acoustic sketches. And Adam has done a complete book of my many of my acoustic sketches songs in tablature and standard notation.
Well, one thing about it, I noticed that you know you guys are synchronized.
Totally.
Now that takes a lot of practice.
I like that song a lot. You know, I'm a big Chet Atkins fan. And Phil doesn't play a ton of stuff that has that real thumpy thumb.
No.
Like Chet did. So when Acoustic Sketches came out in '97, that was one of my favorites. Popped out immediately, you know. So and then a few years later, you put out the vocals on it.
Yeah, on the Inseparable album, I thought, wow, call it Pac, I might as well sing about it a little bit, you know, and about the brothers' names and Dad, you know.
It's very specific to your dad.
Yeah, building bridges. You know, your life was full and it took its toll. Bridges, toll bridges. Play on words there.
I played that song in my junior recital in college.
All right.
Pretty well, might as well.
Yeah.
The songs I like.
Yeah.
Well, it's not easy to get through and you know, play it the way it was originally.
Yeah, he's doing it. Note, he's like pretty close note for note. And the thing is, you know, it's not a standard tuning. This is it's what E chord sounds like in this tuning, you know.
G's not.
But I was still, you know, between Beyond Nature 1990 and I would say up till Phantasmagorical, I was doing a lot of alternate tuning, coming up with songs and alternate tunings.
You know, you mentioned Beyond Nature, you know, we spent a lot of time in the woods, you know, and when I sat out in the camp at night, Beyond Nature, had on to fall asleep with that. That was really,
I think that was the first album of yours I ever got. After I saw you the first time, I went straight to my nearest Christian bookstore and just started picking over. I said, that was the one. That's the first one I ever got.
Well, it's a sweet album. In fact, this man that does mastering of albums, country stars, rock stars, everybody, his name's Hank Williams, but he's no relation to Hank Williams, the Hank Williams, but he's got a reputation being quite the mastering engineer. He takes 3 CDs with him when he tunes studio rooms around the world, in Europe and Australia and stuff, America. And he takes Beyond Nature as one of the 3 albums he uses to tune.
It's a good sound album.
Yeah, it is, and JB engineered it. JB is one of the finest engineers, you know, from Nashville, and he's quit getting work, you know. So he ended up working at Target, and then he went to Publix. Now he works at Publix. This engineer that did Beyond Nature. Yeah, I remember doing Paca for Jim when I played up in Oregon one time, and I could just tell he was really always, that song always got to you, didn't it? Yeah.
That was the kid named after him, you know.
Yeah, and he became an iron worker too,
Right, yeah.
you know.
Whenever you're ready, it's open and the lights running. If you want to play a song or something in the church.
It has better acoustics.